So as you can see, been back to Vender City. This feels like loose cars, which we will start with. Yeah, this is loose, mostly cars. Not sure what that bag's from. So each of these cars I'm pulling out now was 50 cents. Then I got the Mr. Punch, drill punch there. I bought that because I needed it. So here we'll start with the Woody here, the Ford Woody. Someone took it upon themselves to color this dark blue with a Sharpie. It's supposed to have orange fenders, and the Woody part's supposed to be brown. And it has clear windows, not blue tinted windows like this one. They even took the time to color the bottom of it. Now this one is a high raker's car. Yeah, it's a high raker, but I sure can't. There we go. Now I see why they had it pulled out. That's the trick here. Let's pull this out without bending the wheels or tearing up the car. I would say it's been raised up for a long time. Alright, so this car does not roll exceptionally well, but it's 50 cents. Then I got a Matchbox car here, a Land Rover. It says G4 Land Rover Challenge. All of these say 50 cents. What did they use? Gia said uct. Who knows what that's supposed to say? This is a Land Rover Discovery from Matchbox. There's Goodyear up there. It's got the two sunroofs in it. Looks like it has some stuff in the back there. I can't really tell what it is though. And I bought another Ford box truck. Although I think that they just called this like a Matchbox moving truck or something. They called this, hey, I was right, Matchbox moving truck. MBX moving truck. All I can read, it says move it. Yeah, I cannot read that. It's got a white Ford cab on it. Looks like a Ford. And then this back door here is supposed to open up. This one's a little bent. There you can see inside there it's got the little sunroof in the, or skylight I should say, in the truck there. Then I got a Xylomex Mack Truck. Doesn't say Mack, but this is a Mack Truck. Big cab over. The reason I say it's a Mack is because I have the older version of this says Mack across the above the grill here, and it's the same. That's how I knew this was a Xylomax. This one's green and it has a yellow lightning bolt on the side of it. So it's all metal. It's a nice little truck there. Didn't need it, but I bought another police car. Definitely didn't need another police car. Another Ford Crown Vic by Matchbox. 2006 Ford Crown Victoria. This one has the donuts in the seat then, if it's the 06 casting. It's got a laptop and then donuts. Got handcuffs on the far there in the seat. Then you've got a laptop in the middle and a box of donuts. It says police on the door here. Definitely a Crown Vic. Has the, well, most of the light bar. We're missing some of this side here. There's the back of it. It looks a little worse for wear, but it rolls better than I expected it to. Then I got the Chevy City number 46 NASCAR here. Let's zoom out a little bit. And I forget who this is made by. I have a Hardee's car. It's made by this brand. Paramount, that's right. Paramount Pictures. $19.90. Says Days of Thunder. You cannot see anything on that casting. My camera is not picking up anything very well today. There you go. Days of Thunder, 1990, Paramount Pictures, all rights reserved, made in China. Now, Paramount obviously did not make this car, but I can't remember who actually made these little cars. It just says Chevy City all over it. Really cool car. I liked it because Chevy, you know, I'm a Chevy guy, so. Then I got the Mr. Punch here. A little guy, little elf looking guy there. One Goodell Pratt automatic drill, number 185. With a special combination handle and drill gauge, fully polished and nickel plated, dipped with 8 fluted drills. Made in Massachusetts, USA. So I thought this was cool that it had the box with it. As you can tell by the box, this thing's pretty old. Over here, I assume that's where this was sold. Hibbard, Spencer, and Barlett in Chicago. There you go. I don't think it's been used very much. You can spin around and get your different punches out of there. See? So I needed one of these, so I thought, why not buy a vintage one that's made in the USA, made in Greenfield, Massachusetts, USA. And it was nice because it still had the box, so it won't be rolling around in my toolbox. And then I bought some Hot Wheels that were in the package. I'll open some of these, probably most of them will stay in the package. Some of them are hooked together. I have the 1990 T-Bird here. I have this car out of the package, so I bought this so that I'd have one in the package. I think that's fun to find the older ones in the package if it's one that I have out of the package. This one could be in the modern day Super Chrome series. It's plastic and it's shiny chrome. Extreme Ramp Jump. There's the back of it there. This one's from 2000. Hot Wheels is the world's coolest car company. This one's from about that same era. This one's really, like, the package has got holes. It's got holes all over it. Pontiac Rageous. That was just a prototype. That never went into production, unfortunately. I think it's a really cool looking car. And it's definitely Pontiac, as you can tell by the front end there. Unfortunately, they never actually made a Rageous. It says Rageous on the door there. That one's also from 2000. That package is pretty ate up though. And here's one from 1999. The 1999 first edition's Monte Carlo concept car. I have this car out of the package. This is a fairly heavy casting. The bow tie on the front there. It's all metal. I guess that's why it's so heavy. There's your Hot Wheels World. That's a cool set. I have quite a bit of these cars. I don't have the Oldsmobile Aurora. I have most of the other ones. And of course I bought another blue card car here. Well, it's kind of a blue card. It's all blue. The Soul Air CX4 with the Hot Wheels Racing Team logos. Now to me this looks like a Saleen or a McLaren. I think it just has a Chevy bow tie on it because that Hot Wheels Racing Team was run by Chevy, or they were partnered with Chevy, I should say. This one is from 1991. Yeah, this is a blue card. Vampira, Shark Cruiser, Shock Factor, Flashfire, Hummer, and the Rocket Tank. I have all of those except for the Rocket Tank. I'm not a big fan of Shark Cruiser, but it came in a barrel of cars that I bought. And here we have a 2008 first edition's Dodge Challenger. I know what this is. I'm trying to read this. It's a Dodge Challenger SRT8. Again, the package has holes poked all over it. That's cool. There's a picture of it there. That's different. You can see the 6.1 Hemi. Well, maybe you can read through that filthy package. That's what that says. Pretty cool looking car though. I like how the tail lights and headlights are all painted in there. The grille. Really cool car. Zoom out of here. Got another, this is a 2009 new model. The 70 Chevelle Super Sport Wagon. Now the SS Wagon, Hot Wheels has been making a bunch of these lately, and they are done up like a demolition derby car. Now look at this. Could they have gotten could they have gotten those stripes any more off-centered? That doesn't look so hot. I was going to take this out of package, but I'll keep it in because it looks better on the wall, I think. That offset stripe is going to drive me crazy. There's the back of it there. Got a really dirty package here. That has the Ford Thunderbolt in there. This is from 2001 first editions. Robert Ford, driven by Hugh Ryleman. Engine by Kermit. I'm just reading what this says here. And at the back here we have Thunderbolt. And the crew is Judy, Pat, and Ruth. And we got a Hot Wheels thing back there. Man, I can't imagine why that package is so dirty. Because it's not just, this part's dusty, but up here isn't dusty. It's just like, I don't know. It's dirty. There's your collector number there. There's the back of it there. This has the track system advertisement. Now here I bought the XMen Car from Johnny Lightning. I bought this because I like the car. I could care less about the XMen decals on it, but I like the car, so I bought it. Uncanny X-Men, it's the Crown Victoria. I have a Spider-Man ambulance. Let's see if we can find it. Spider-Man, no. Spectacular Spider-Man World War II ambulance. That's what I had, or that's what I have. We're gonna open up this car here. It's got a little collector's card here. We pull that out yet? Well, maybe. Is it gonna let me slide it out of there? Not getting much movement out of this thing. Why not? No idea why not. It's like it was almost stuck in there. This looks like this is just happens to be the maybe the comic book cover for this. Let's pull our car out of here. It's quite a heavy casting. Pretty cool casting, I think. Maybe our camera will focus in for us here. Good old Crown Victoria. Doesn't say that on the bottom, but that's what this is. The Uncanny X-Men. A little crack in the windshield there, or in the side window there. Windshield looks fine. Cool car though, got Marvel on the license plate there. And we have one more car we can open up here. I have the Ford, it's from Hot Wheels, have the Ford Performance Series. This is the 92 Ford Mustang. And I guess the other ones of this I kept in the package. This one's gonna come out just because. I'm not really sure why, but it's coming out. There's our little plastic thing there. This is what they call the Fox body Mustangs. Some people love them, some people hate them. There's not really an in-between. For me, it really depends on how nice they're done up. Or lack of being done up. You know, some of them look nice, some of them it depends on the color, you know, stuff like that. There you go, 92 Ford Mustang. Got some sponsors down there in the bottom of the door. Then we have Ford Performance up there. Got some stripes. And same thing on this side with the orange wheels. Okay, and then I bought a, oh, there goes my collector's button. Somehow got hooked onto this. This is a action pack from 1998 from the Team Knight Rider action series. This is the action pack from Hot Wheels. Now this is 3 vehicles in one here. We have the saw blade ripper, we have the tilting gun, and the floating trooper. We have Kyle the action figure, and Dante, which is the truck here. And you can see the different pieces. I'm gonna keep this in the package because I'm afraid I'll lose these pieces. I want to open it up and play with it, but I'm going to keep it in the package because I don't want to lose the pieces to it. It's a pretty cool looking truck there though. I don't recall seeing this truck. This truck may be just exclusive to this series, to this action pack. And that looks like that's it, because it's a silver Ford. And that's a silver Ford. There's a picture of it there. You can read that if you want. Here's the other trucks in the series. The Plateau Cat, Attack Beast. That one looks like a pretty cool looking truck. We have Domino. Looks like it can be a Formula 1 car or a Mustang. And then we have Crow, K-R-O. It looks like it has some body armor that fits onto that car. I'm not familiar with this series, this action TV series, so if you guys know anything about it, go ahead and... I guess I know Knight Rider, you know, like just the Knight Rider show with Kit, but I'm not familiar with the Team Knight Rider these other cars here. So that'll do it for this video here. I do want to tell you something about this truck here though. Oh no, and that won't do it for this video. But I'm going to tell you something about this car. This car also came in a, they call it an action pack. In the late 90s, mid 90s I guess I should say, early to mid 90s, they had a series of flatbed semi-trucks, and they all had different cars on them. And I have the red Kenworth truck with the flatbed and flames, and it hauled this car. So now I have the full set, except for this one is staying in the package, and that semi-truck I bought was already out of the package. So we have two more trucks here, bigger trucks, and I'll keep this brief because they're going to get their own video. Let me figure out how to do this here. I bought another Tonka truck. Not only another Tonka truck, but another one of these, this style Tonka truck. A lot of people think this is a Dodge or an International. I see where that comes from. I can see Dodge in the grill and International as well from kind of the side. From the way the hood's done, it could be a Chevy, like a 67 Chevy, something like that. I'm not real sure what it's supposed to represent, maybe nothing, but we'll get away from that topic here. This has the metal camper in the back of it, and yeah, it's got a few dings. There's a ding in the door here. The seats are not broke loose, they're actually where they're supposed to be. As the steering wheel, there's no cracks in the windows. It's got all but one of the hubs. It's missing this hub here. It says Tonka on the camper here. These windows slide open and closed. Now the camper is missing the two of the windows there. And this camper comes off of this truck. So we can look at the truck first, I guess. It's got a trailer hitch on it there. They use this body for all kinds of things. Tow trucks, pickup trucks, camper trucks, Baja trucks, I said tow trucks already. They use it for everything. This side has both of the hubs. It's got kind of a rusty front fender and hub here. It's funny though, I was just looking at this truck on the internet, one for sale. So, kind of neat that I found one. And the camper shell is metal as well, as you can see. It's missing the back door, as most of these are. It's also kind of rusty inside of there. And this side has all the windows. And believe it or not, this camper shell here actually fits on the tow truck. It fits over all the equipment in the back of the tow truck. I gotta set this down to put this camper back on here right. Well, if I had it far enough up, I guess I would be okay. That would probably help. There we go, it's back on there. Got a Tonka truck, and then I got a Nylant truck, the True Value hardware truck. This side's in really good shape. There's your decal there on the side, and the decal on the back. True Value hardware stores. Then it has some of their stuff. They sell Lawn Chief lawnmowers and True Test Supreme Quality paints. I don't know about their paint. I have not bought any of their paint, but those Lawn Chief lawnmowers are decent lawnmowers for not being a real well-known brand. This quite obviously is a Chevy or GMC square body truck. This one has a full grill. A lot of the ones I end up with, they either don't have a grill, the grill is busted in half, or something of that sort. The last two that I've bought, luckily they've had grills in them. It's got some rusty spots in it, but the truck overall is in pretty good shape. It's got the red top on it there. It says Chevrolet on the back tailgate here. And then the back tailgate comes, you pull up on it. My trucks are making me look like a fool because they're not. I couldn't get the camper shell back onto that. I have the Napa version of this truck. Now I have the True Value. The tailgate comes down. And you lift it up. Lift it up a little more so that everything is level. Okay, I can't do this on the camera. And also the truck is kind of making me look like I don't know what I'm doing. And I do, as I have a few different versions of this truck. Anyway, it has the bumper there. That bumper made out of metal. You could probably polish that up. And this has the bigger sized wheels on it. And they're real smooth. You can still see a little bit of the treading on there. So this truck hasn't really been played with very much. The bottom of it's really clean. No trailer hitch on it. Interior's good. The windows aren't cracked anywhere. This side, the front decal's a little worse. Some of the laminate has come off of the decal here. And then this back one here is okay. So really cool Chevy truck there from Nylant. That's from about somewhere in the 70s. So I hope you enjoyed this whole video. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next video.